Can I get Elden Ring's Platinum trophy before Shadow of the Erdtree releases? It releases on the 21st of June. I got my first trophy on the 14th of May, so only a few weeks left. The first step for Elden Ring's Platinum trophy is to beat every boss while also getting all the collectibles. Step 2 is to get all 3 endings in the game. Elden Ring's Platinum is an 8 out of 10, will take over 65 hours and over 3 playthroughs. The first thing we have to do is to create our character, which is pretty easy by just pressing confirm. After dying to the tutorial boss, we meet Malenia. She's pretty important. So we wake up in a cave where we get a flask of crimson tears. So we exit the cave. And now we are in the first area of the game in Elden Ring, Limgrave. So we can go to a side grace and talk to an NPC. So we explored a little bit and I found that side of grace where I rested at and something happened. Malenia came to us and she has something for us. So we're gonna talk to her and she's giving us a horse which we can use to travel around faster. So I found this church and right here there's a person, she's sitting there and yeah, I just talked to her, went to her and she's giving us a bell which I can use to summon ashes, which are very important later for bosses in the game. So we can actually get our first trophy by just visiting the hub area in the game, and we do that by talking to Malenia right here on this side grace. So round table hold, we got our first trophy. The hub area is very important to upgrade our weapons, to buy some supplies if we need, and we can also buy boss weapons and armor from some NPCs in the game. After upgrading my equipment, I got into a dungeon where I can fight against a boss who has a legendary ash, which I need for a trophy. After defeating the first boss in the game I met, I got into the underground where I can fight against a boss to get a trophy. So let's enter the boss arena. So we're gonna fight against a moose ancestor spirit. We're gonna summon our ashes. We're gonna spam my magic spell. Okay, oh I'm dead, oh my god. On the next try he was almost dead, so I tried to use my spell as often as possible to make a lot of damage, and at the end he died and I got the trophy ancestor spirit. We defeated our first story-related and trophy-related boss, so we returned to Round Table Hold and something happened right there. Oh my god, who is this guy? Oh yeah, I'm cooked. After getting invaded and dying to this enemy, I got to the castle right here where I can fight against another trophy-related boss. Okay, we enter the boss arena. His name is Leonine Misbegotten. Okay man, this guy looks dangerous. Have to watch out for his attacks with his giant sword. Okay, I could dodge. Oh my god, he's almost one hit, please. No, I'm dead. Oh, he was one hit. Okay, I got back, and this time I'm not dying because he's dying, and I got him. And I get the trophy Leonine Misbegotten. And a sword, a legendary sword, which I need for a trophy. We can enter a big area, and we do that by collecting 2 pieces of a medal, which I did earlier, and now I can use this elevator. I just have to show the medal to these two statues. When I do that, I get teleported to a new area. I have to say, this game looks so amazing. If you didn't play this game, just do it, it's so good. Okay, we got into the area Atlas Plateau, I don't know. So we're gonna go to this castle right here, where the boss waits for us, Maliketh the Fell Omen. He's a copy of another demigod we have to defeat later. But first we're gonna go to this castle and get the side grace, and after that we're gonna fight against Maliketh. Okay, there he is, Maliketh. I'm gonna get the cutscene, I'm gonna watch it a little bit. Yeah, he's epic. There's a dragon as well. We're gonna watch a cutscene together. Oh shit, it's so epic. He's talking to this dragon, what the fuck? Oh shit, how many arms does this guy have? Shit, is he ugly? Okay, we're gonna have to defeat this guy with his gigantic axe. Yeah, he's pretty epic, I can say that.
Part of all that is golden.
So we're gonna summon our Ash and let's go into the fight. So yeah, oh, I don't have mana. Take a drink and let's go. Okay, we're gonna summon our rocks again. Come on, Godrick, show me everything you have. I will defeat you. Don't care what you have. I'm going to defeat you. You fucking idiot. Yeah. He's so fast into the second phase. But what? He sliced his arm off. No, he's not doing this. Or is he? No, man, he took the dragon's head. What the shitty fuck is going on? This game is so good. Yeah, he's using his flames. Shit. Okay, this is the second phase. Yeah, I can tell that. I have to watch out for these flames. Okay, he's using his flames. I have to dodge. What the fuck? This range is insane. Summon the stones. Oh shit, he's dashing towards me. I have to dodge. Shit, he made a lot of damage. Oh, but he's almost dead. Come on, the last final hit. Yeah, he's almost dead. Okay, he's dead and we will get the trophy. Come on, give me the trophy. Bearer Godrick. So after defeating the Godrick, I returned to Round Table Hall to upgrade a weapon, which I need to get stronger, of course, and upgraded it to +5. And then I joined a fight against a Godskin member of the duo. The fat guy is the first one we need to defeat for a trophy. So my strategy was to put him asleep because he's very annoying with his spinning attack. You can't dodge it, it's impossible. So I used these sleeping pots so I can put him asleep, kill him easily, and this will grant me the trophy Godskin Noble. The Godskin Noble guy is dead, so I have enough materials to upgrade my weapon, my sword to the maximum, and I do that, and this will grant me the trophy God Slaying Armament. So after upgrading my weapon, I can travel to Schoolhouse Classroom where a boss is waiting for us, and also another trophy, the Red Wolf. We have to defeat him. We also have to defeat Rennala in this area, but first the Red Wolf. So Red Wolf, I'm just staying right here so I can shoot you and kill you easily. You can attack my Ash, but me, you won't kill me. Yeah, he's pretty easy. Yeah, I thought he would be harder. Yeah, very sad, but we got the trophy Red Wolf of Radahn. So we defeated the Red Wolf and now we can get to Rennala, the Full Moon, I think is her name. So we need to defeat her to get a trophy, and also we can get a legendary talisman in this area, which we need for a trophy later. So we're gonna jump out of the window, and right here there's a dangerous trap and we have to dodge that. Oh shit, no, I didn't dodge, fuck. And then we got invaded again, a knight with a shield. Okay man, he completely destroyed me. I got one-hitted. Okay, and now we get to Rennala. There she is. In the first phase, we have to defeat these little humans lying on the ground with the golden aura. And if we destroy 3 of them, we can attack Rennala, and this will kill her. And we enter the second phase, and we get a cutscene where she shows her power with the moon.
Of Caria, Rennala of the Full Moon.
And yeah, I immediately died on her spamming spell attacks. We're gonna enter the second try. Okay, Rennala's focusing on the Ash. Okay, oh shit, I killed her, but I died as well. But I got the 2 trophies. Rennala, Queen of the Full Moon, and the Great Rune trophies. After defeating Rennala, we can immediately get to the next boss by skipping some enemies, which is a big mistake as you can see. So never skip the enemies, just kill them. It will save you a lot of time. So we enter the boss arena. just spammed my stones and killed him, and I got the trophy Magma Ur Maka. And now we get to the second demigod in the game. We have to enter this portal to get to him, and this demigod, his name is Radahn. And yeah, our teammates, they are doing a festival for this demigod because he's a legend, and yeah, he got attacked by Malenia. This will be explained in a few seconds, and we will watch the cutscene to that. We also speak to some NPCs, so we can speak to him now, and he will ask us if we are ready, and we absolutely are. So we press OK, and there's the cutscene. Oh shit. Okay, a horse with Radahn on it, I think. He looks very broken.
His scarlet rot. His wits are long gone.
Okay, they say Malenia, she did this to him. That's why he's on this island and eating the corpse of his teammates. And now we're gonna fight against him. So we celebrate the festival, and after that we take the elevator and enter the portal, and this will bring us to the boss fight against Radahn. He's shooting us with his bow and powerful arrows, making a lot of damage, as you can see. I was one hit right there. I grabbed some emotes and summoned some teammates, and now we can fight against them. He's riding a horse, as you can see, with his double blade gravity swords. They are pretty insane, and we can buy them later. Okay, doing some stones on him, very easy. Shit, what is he doing? He jumped away. Where is he? Oh shit, he's coming from there onto us. I think this is a one-hit attack. He hits you once, you are down. But yeah, second phase, I think. He's using his gravity stones as well. Okay, man, I'm dead. It's okay, it was the first try, so I can accept that. So we're gonna try again, but this time we defeat him. Oh shit, a lot of damage from him. I died, oh my shitty god. But next try, again, he's won it, and I got him. Demigod fallen, Shadbira Radahn. We get his great rune. Okay, after that a cutscene starts. This means the Age of the Stars, I think, is it called? I don't know. And after that there are two bosses we have to defeat in this castle to get a legendary weapon for a trophy later on. And I did that very easily, and I got the legendary great sword right there. So after that I traveled to Career Manor. So there's a boss again, another boss which we have to defeat for a trophy. And yeah, he's a wizard like we are. So we're gonna dodge some. Okay, he's using his swords. They're making a lot of damage, you can see that. But he's almost dead. Come on, let's just die. Just die. Come on. What the fuck? Okay, the Ash killed him. And we get the trophy Royal Knight Loretta. And after that we can enter the tower of Rani the witch. And right here we can start the quest line of her, which we need to do for a ending and also for a legendary weapon. So we do that, we talk to her and accept her offer. And after that we can get to another boss, which is a copy of ourselves, the Mimic tier. And this will drop us a legendary ash, which we need, you know it, for a trophy. And also we get a trophy for killing him. Yeah, he's pretty bad boss. He's funny, that's it. He's really funny. I unequipped my weapons, so he has none of them, so I can kill him easily. And like that, I got the trophy Mimic tier. And after the Mimic tier, we get to the next boss, Elemer of the Briar, another trophy boss. He was pretty hard. I died a lot on him because he has this sword. He can swing it without using his hands. So I died over and over until I got to this try here, where this guy almost killed me with his sword because he has an insane range with this thing. But my ash saved me, and I got the trophy Elemer of the Briar. After that we got back into the underground to fight another moose, but this time I won't show him as much as I did. So we're gonna kill him immediately by that, and we get the trophy Regal Ancestor Spirit. And now we got into a new area where I find a puppet of Rani, so we can talk to her, and this will proceed the quest line which we have with Rani. We need to do that so we can fight against a boss. We need to defeat him for the quest line and also for a trophy. So I'm summoning my Ashe to immediately go into the fight. He looks pretty weird, like a dog walking around with a armor set, but this is not stopping me. Oh shit, he jumped on me. What the fuck? Okay, he's pretty fast, but this is my chance. I can kill him now. He's too slow and I got him. He's almost dead. I got him. Yeah, he's dead. What? Just die, man. What the fuck? He's jumping 10 times. I can hit him, but I got him at the end. And I got the trophy, Dragon Skin Soldier of Noxtella. Into another arena within boss fight, which we only can defeat with this weapon, so we picked that up and we use it against him, of course. So we picked up the Serpent Hunter and now we're gonna enter the fight. So the thing with this boss is you have to use this weapon because it has a range attack. As you can see, he's surrounded with lava, so we can't go near him. So I use this weapon, it's making a lot of damage, so it's even easier to kill him. The first phase is very easy, so we skip that and we watch the cutscene. Yeah, he's lying on the ground. Okay, he's taking a sword out of his mouth. Oh my god. Yeah, this sword, we need to get this. This is the reason we kill him. And also for a silver trophy, he's another demigod. The third demigod that we're gonna kill. It wasn't that difficult and at the end I got him. So I killed him and I got the trophy. Shadbira Rykard. And after that we get to the next boss immediately. A double boss against 2 gargoyles. Double bosses are always annoying and bad. So I used this new weapon I got from the boss earlier that I defeated, and we also get a trophy here for defeating these 2 gargoyles. So the first one died very fast, and the second one, he was a little bit tougher with his spear. He was a little bit annoying, but at the end he couldn't survive and I got the trophy, Valiant Gargoyles. And then immediately after that there's another boss we can fight against. His name is Astel, Natural Born of the Void. Yeah, we can get a trophy from him as well, but this guy, he immediately one-shotted me with 1 attack. I don't know why. I wanted to dodge, but it didn't work and I died. So we got immediately on the second try to him again, but this time I could dodge the attacks, and then he is dancing around or something like that. Some moves he's doing, and he almost got me again with his explosion, but I survived and he tried to grab me, and he's focusing on the Ashe so I can attack him. The thing with this guy is he's grabbing a lot and teleporting around, so you have to be careful. I almost got him, but then I died on him again. So next try, and this time I had full health, so I couldn't die, and he focused on the Ashe again. So I killed him and I got the trophy, Astel, Natural Born of the Void. So now we can end the quest line of Rani the Witch. So we go into this cave and she's sitting there, so we're gonna talk to her. This will start a cutscene. She's just sitting there and we will give her a ring. We marry her and this will end the cutscene, and we talk to her. She's coming to us, and then she disappears and we can pick up the legendary sword I talked about earlier, the Dark Moon Great Sword. Very important for a trophy. And that ended the quest line. So this boss here is very important for a legendary Ashe. So we killed him to get this Ashe. And after that we got to Rani's tower. So I picked up a legendary sorcery. We can travel back to the round table to grade up the Ashe I picked up from this boss. So I leveled it up to +10. So we go into the area, the Golden Castle, very nice looking area. So I explored a little bit here, and here is a boss fight which we can do to get another trophy. Godfrey, first Elden Lord, but only his remembrance. The first Elden Lord. We defeated him, he's dead, and we got the trophy, Godfrey, first Elden Lord. Immediately after that we can enter another boss fight where we see all the seeds of the demigods, and we see Morgoth, he's coming to us, and this will be the next boss fight.
Godrick the Golden, the twin prodigies, Mikola and Malenia, General Radahn,
Plateau Rykard, Lunar Princess Rani, felled by King Morgoth, last of all kings.
So let's start the fight. Okay, he's immediately throwing his daggers. Okay, man, please, please. What the fuck? I can't do anything. He immediately killed me. I said big combos and he did. Okay, immediately after that, second try. So it, oh shit, just exploding. What the fuck? Another sword storm. Please just die, man. Okay, I'm making a lot of damage. I got him. Where's the trophy? Shardbearer Morgoth. The next demigod is down. And then I tried to enter the Erdtree, and then we're gonna talk to Malenia. She's telling us how we can enter this door, and we have to get to the giants. There's a boss waiting for us. With this medal, we can go to this area. Before we do that, we're gonna fight against one of the hardest bosses in the game, Mohg, the Omen. He's making a lot of blood damage, so this is why he's so OP. My Ash is doing nothing. Very nice. Come on, leave me alone. Okay, another shower of blood. But he's almost dead. Okay, he's dead. But this was only the light version of him. Later we have to fight against him again. But we got the trophy Mohg the Omen. Nice. Now we can get back to another tower. And here's a chest we can open. There's a legendary item, yeah, another legendary sorcery or a trophy, but the trophy didn't pop. It should pop here, but it didn't, so I tried to figure out which sorcery I need, and turned out I needed to get to this dragon altar, and I got the trophy legendary sorceries. The next boss is Commander Neil. He is pretty annoying, he's doing a lot of combos. I killed him and I got Commander Neil trophy. So now we can walk to another area, to Dynasty Mausoleum. I told you earlier about him, Mohg the Omen, but this time he's way harder than the other version of him. So we see this egg and he's appearing, Mohg. Oh yeah, we are honored. Yeah, I told you this is one of the hardest bosses. He's making so much blood damage and I immediately died on my first try here. So I got back and I had a strategy to use this shield I have. So I'm using the shield to avoid blood damage. He's also a very dangerous boss without blood damage. And sometimes I just died because of normal hits. Yeah, I understand Mikla is mine. Oh shit. So now he's doing the shower. I died again. And then I came very close because of my Ash. Look at this damage, 12,000 damage, 13,000. He's almost dead and waited for him to die. It worked, so I survived. And at the end, I got the trophy Shardbearer Mohg, another demigod. To enter a specific area, I need to light all the 4 candles you can see here. And if I do that, I can enter a portal. This will lead me to an area where I can fight multiple bosses to get trophies. Mikila's Erdtree. And right here, there will be a boss. Her name, I think it's a woman. Her name is Loretta, Knight of the Erdtree. And we defeated this boss earlier, but it was a remembrance of her, I think. So it wasn't the real Loretta. And I'm using my blade to make a lot of damage again. And at the end I got Loretta, Knight of the Erdtree. So after defeating Loretta, I picked up a somber ancient dragon smithing stone. This means I can upgrade a weapon to +10. I entered this room by using the stone sword and I picked up a legendary talisman so I can get to the next area. And right here I got completely destroyed by an enemy which I couldn't skip. So I tried again, and immediately after that there were 3 bosses in one room. I tried to open the chests without killing them, but this was a mistake. We learned about that earlier in the video. So right here I had to rest at the side grace for later, because here's a boss, one of the hardest bosses in Soulsborne history, but we won't defeat her now. This will be done later. So we enter this area here where I can get a trophy for collecting every legendary ash in the game. This is a dungeon. Almost every dungeon is optional, but this isn't for the platinum because we need to defeat the boss to get this legendary ash. The last one I need, but I had major trouble defeating this boss. He always grabbed me. I entered the arena and I immediately died by him. I couldn't do anything. I wanted to summon my ash, but he killed me directly after that. But after trying to defeat him at the end, I got a good spot from behind. I used my sword against him so that he focused on the ash so I can attack him from behind, and at the end I got him. I killed him and I got the trophy legendary ashen remains. So now we get to the snow area in the game where I can fast travel to the point giant's grave post. This boss coming up is known to be one of the most annoying bosses in the game. His name is the fire giant. We need to defeat him first for a trophy, and second we need to defeat him for progressing the story and also for burning the Erdtree. So we do that by defeating him, but this is no easy task because everything I tried, he killed me immediately with his medal or what this is, his shield. He one-hitted my horse every time, so I had to use a healing potion to heal my horse again, and then he killed me, so it was absolutely worthless to heal my horse. So I tried my best, and then I had a chance of getting him to the second phase, and I dodged all these fire abilities, his skills, and then I did it. He did something completely crazy. He tore his leg off just with his hands. After that, his eye awakens, and this means he's going to be more dangerous. So I keep my distance while using rotten breath on him from behind so I can defeat him easier, because this boss fight was so hard. I didn't know this is oh my god, man, this was so annoying, I can say that. So he rolled away and he was one hit, and at the end I defeated him. My ash did the final slash, and at the end I got the trophy Fire Giant. Go onto the Forge of the Giants where we can rest at a side grace to talk to Malenia, and now she's asking us if we are ready, because if we press ready the area will be changed a little bit. So this is why she's asking us, and we give her our hands and we fall asleep, and she's using this opportunity to burn the Erdtree.
Thank you for guiding me here. Shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Everything goes down and we get the trophy Erdtree Aflame, and then we wake up in a new area. So we never were in this area. It's a completely new area. There are many things we have to do in this area. Defeat multiple bosses. First we're gonna defeat another boss. I never talked to this NPC because I know she's decreasing our health with a debuff, so I never talked to her, but now I have to talk to her dozens of times because we have to defeat a boss, and we can only do that by talking to her to enter her dream. So we do that, and now we're gonna fight against a dragon. His name is Lich Dragon 46. He's giving us a trophy, and this guy was very epic. He did some moves that are looking insane. He has these giant lightnings on his body, not as difficult as I thought. So I defeated him, got the trophy Lich Dragon 46. Immediately after that we can get back to the other area, and right here we can now defeat one of the worst double bosses in Soulspawn history, the Godskin duo. They are just bad. Killing them, they spawn again. What the fuck is this? My strategy again against this fat guy, because I hate his spinning attack. I use this strategy to put him asleep, and after that I use my blade to make a lot of damage on him because they have so much life, I don't know why. And the other guy, I didn't fought him before. I died very often, and I also died on some normal enemies because I tried to skip them again. A third time I died on just skipping enemies, but after dying to him I tried again to get back, but then I came back to the Godskin duo. So only the fat guy was left, and I killed him and I got the trophy Godskin duo. So for a trophy we need to get every legendary armament in the game, and the last one I needed was from a guy that needs to invade me in this location here, but he didn't want to invade me and I did something wrong. So I checked on Google, YouTube, whatever, and I found out that I have to get back to Volcano Manor to get a dialogue for defeating the Lord Rykard. He's the lord of these people here, so we had to talk to these NPCs to make them disappear from this castle, and only like that, only when we do this, we can defeat this invasion. Walk back to beside the Great Bridge. This guy has the last things I need for this trophy, and then I got back and he invaded me, so I can defeat him. And this was an epic battle. I love these invasions because they are different to the bosses. Killing him got me the trophy Legendary Armaments. I just have to lie here on the ground and we get teleported to an arena where the dragon Plateau is waiting for us, and I tried to defeat him first try. So let's see how this would go. Yeah, it was the baddest thing I ever could imagine happening to me. I immediately died and I went on with my life, and I immediately got to Maliketh, the story boss in this area, because this Plateau dragon was so annoying. I couldn't deal with that right now. First we can defeat Maliketh as well for a trophy. So we enter the arena, this guy coming towards us and immediately attacking me like a complete maniac. He's spamming his attacks and one-hitting me almost. Just insane, but I love him. He's one of the few bosses that is pretty fast and very, very, very cool. Look at him, he's not even showing his face. But then getting to his second phase, man, just watching the cutscene is so good. Yeah, we first have to defeat him to get that, and I really tried. But this guy, he spammed so many attacks. It's not a normal thing to do. In Soulspawn, I don't think any boss was like that. Just completely destroying everything. He couldn't stop attacking. He did everything to kill me. But the thing with this guy is he does not have much health, but major problems. This guy gave me a lot of trouble, and then something happened. I almost got him, but then he made a slash with his sword and I immediately died to him. But then I got back. I tried again. I got to the second phase. And this time, and I could stagger him. He's lying on the ground and we got the trophy Maliketh, the Black Blade. So we defeated Maliketh, and this will change areas in the game. Some of them, they ask for our agreement to be ready, and we are ready to complete the game. And we see in the cutscene we get teleported to another area. Yeah, we wake up in the capital and everything is destroyed. But here in this area, now we can get a legendary talisman, which we couldn't get before. But now we are able to get this talisman, and we do that and we get the trophy Legendary Talismans for finding the last legendary talisman. After that we can warp to another area because now we get to the hardest boss in Soulspawn history, Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. I am Malenia, Blade of Miquella.
Yo, she's so insane, I can't. She's so good. So she starts off by immediately attacking me with 2 slices with her sword. And the thing with Malenia is she's healing every time she's damaging you. This means if she hits you once, she's immediately getting health back. And this is why she's so insane. And she has 2 full health bars. 2 phases, 2 full health bars. And you can stagger her a lot, which is very helpful. As you can see, I'm making a lot of damage. So I got almost through the first phase here, staggered her again, and then I did it. I killed her in the first phase. You think this is over, but it isn't. This is the best boss fight in this game, I have to say. With the final boss fight, she's starting off with a explosion attack with this flower, and this is doing rotting damage, scarlet rot damage. This is very insane damage, so we have to watch out for that. And then she summoned some ashes, I think, and she one-hitted me with one of these ashes. On the first phase, and she got staggered again, I think. No, she lied on the ground. And then I tried, to get to the second phase and kill her, but the Scarlet Rot defeated me, so I had to try again. I loaded up the game because I had a crash. This time I was back on Malenia and I had a very good chance because she did the flower explosion 2 times, and then I used this chance and I defeated her and I got
The mark of a true lord.
Shadbearer Malenia. So I defeated Malenia, and this means I can buy her armor set, which I immediately did because I love this armor of Malenia. We have to fight against a boss, which is a requirement for a trophy, and also to get through the Erdtree. We see here he's calling himself the first Elden Lord, and we want to become the Elden Lord, so we have to defeat him first to be the right owner of this throne. A really insane boss fight against a animal, Godfrey. This time no remembrance or something like that, it's the real one.
To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
He came to defeat us, so we're gonna start the fight straight up, summoning my ash. He immediately jumped towards me and attacked me. The thing with this boss is he's so fast and aggressive, he's just insane. But yeah, some attacks can be dodged, but some are just impossible to dodge, so you have to block. He breaks the neck of the tiger and rips him off. I don't know why he did that. He into Saiyajin mode. Just look at him. He's so angry. I think the armor set on this guy is a little bad because I almost got one-hitted every time he grabbed me or something like that. Yeah, as you can see, he's doing these explosions. And at the end he grabbed me, and this was absolutely, we had no chance to escape, so I immediately died on him. Then I got back with the second phase, and he immediately grabbed me again at the start of the battle of the second phase. So I had the bigger armor on, so I can survive longer and take less damage. This worked really well. He comboed me so hard, as you can see there. He's making a lot of damage. And he was one-hit, and I couldn't attack him. He ran, and at the end he was one-hit, and he made a last attack on me, and this attack almost killed me, but then my Ash killed him and I got a trophy. Hoara, Luke's warrior. And then we can get back to Plateau, which we have to defeat for a trophy. Because I was too bad earlier, I had to come back here into the area, and he used Maliketh's sword with the skill he has. He's making a lot of damage with that. Yeah, you always have to get to the back of the dragon. He can't attack you with his normal slashes, but you have to watch out for his lightnings. So these are very annoying. They almost one-hit you every time. But then he was one-hit at the end, and he was trying to escape or something like that. Okay, this was tragic, right? But then I got back, so I could attack him again, and this was so close. He was one-hit, but I couldn't hit him. I missed everything on him, but then I killed him, and it's over. We got the trophy. Dragon Lord Plateau. This means we can defeat the last boss in the game. So we got back to the capital Ash, the Elden Beast, and we see a cutscene. Someone is hanging around there. She's grabbing her weapon, very angry she looks. Radahn of the Golden Order. This is the first boss we have to defeat. Two hands coming from the ground, taking the corpse of Radahn. The Elden Beast is coming out of the ground. And we see multiple Erdtrees in the background. He's the god. So the first attack he did was just insane. You have to run towards these ruins to jump out of them, and then you can avoid this attack. Also, he's doing some insane hollow damage, which you can avoid by using some talismans, which I did, because look at this, he's summoning so many swords, or what is it? He smacked my face with his sword. So I had to defeat Radahn again, and then we got back to the Elden Beast. So he was almost halfway down. I don't have much life left, and I have to be careful for his sword. But he killed me. I don't even know how I died. I died again. And again. So we get back to him again, and this time he was halfway down, so I had a chance, but maybe this time I can land a hit. So he's doing some flames, insanely big flames. He's doing some explosions. He's using his sword. Okay, and then the final slashes at his ass. I got behind him. I did some spring attacks because they make a lot of damage, and then now we get no trophy, and now we can get 3 trophies. So we get the first ending.
Recall an age of fracture.
I immediately came back to get the second Andy.
Yes. Well then, shall we?
And the last ending. So we get the trophy Lord of the Frenzied Flame and the Platinum Trophy Elden Ring as well, finally. So at the end, the question is, did I do it before Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree releases? So let's find out. So the last trophy, the Platinum, I earned Elden Ring's Platinum Trophy on the 26th of May.